Just going to recap how to calculate for mark and recapture and random sampling. Now the first one I'm going to show you is random sampling here. Random sampling, we use this for things like trees and bushes. And what you do is you go and you sample a certain number of squares. So if you know your area is 16 squares big and you don't want to measure all 16 squares, well, you go and you measure at least 3. Can you measure more? Sure. But in this case, we're measuring 3. 1, 2, 3. So this one had 4, this one had 2, this one had 1. You add them all up. 4 plus 2 plus 3 gives me 7. Then you divide it by how many squares did you measure? Well, 1, 2, 3. Or you could look at, okay, how many numbers did I add up? 1, 2, 3, because you got 3 samples. So 7 divided by 3 gives you the average. So that's here. Now you need to multiply it by the number of squares. In this case, we have 16. Someone was nice enough to color code this so you can follow this. So here we go. Look, we measured 3 areas. So 20 plus 25 plus 30 gives me 75. Okay, how many areas did we sample? 3. Okay, could this be 4? Yes. If we had 4 numbers, we would divide by 4 instead of by 3. So 75 divided by 3 is 25. This gives us our average. Multiplied by the total area, in this case it's 200. So 25 times 200 gave us 5,000. And here's just another way somebody set it up. Basically the same thing. They added it up first on their calculator. This comes out to 75 divided by 3 and then multiplied by the total area, which is 200 square kilometers. So you would do the same thing on your problems. What about mark and recapture? Mark and recapture are for populations that move constantly. So typically you're going to use these for animals, tigers, snakes, squirrels, things like that. So how you do this is you go out and you capture some squirrels and you put a tag on them. Okay, let's just say you do that on day 1, you let them go. You come back a week later, 7 days, 10 days, whatever, and then you capture some more squirrels. Now, some of these squirrels might have the original tag, and that's the number that goes down here. So let's just say, again, you marked 20 squirrels. You go out and now you get 30 squirrels, like you just happen to catch 30 squirrels, and 2 of them have your original tags. So it would be 20 times 30, enter that into your calculator, and then divide by 2. All right, so just another great example of somebody who did us a favor to color code. So 20 were the ones that we caught on day 1 and that we marked. We let them go. We came back again. We caught 250 of them the next time. Does this number really matter? No, it's just how many we caught the second time. Now, out of these, how many were marked? Well, we said 4 of these 250 had a mark. So it becomes 20 times 250 divided by 4. So if you multiply these two, it's 5,000 divided by 4 should give you a number of 1,250. Just another way to do it. Again, this person did it slightly different. Look, they took the 20. Okay, that's how many we marked. How many did we catch the second time? 250. They enter that in. They get 5,000. How many of these had the mark? 4. 4 of them had the mark that you originally put. So 5,000 divided by 4 gives us the same answer.